correct this if it is right or wrong. Dr. Bryan Acheampong took personal credit for the breakthrough, declaring he made the bold decision in 2024 to cancel cocoa syndication. And I quote, this move proves I am a bold leader, prepared to make difficult but necessary decisions. What that's your position?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If this whole syndication had failed, the minister will be held responsible. The bold decision to cancel syndication was one that was led by the minister who is in charge of policy for the sector. If it failed, it would be a bad policy decision of mine, and I will take responsibility. If it succeeds, it's going to be a good policy decision of mine to have championed it through. Okay. And there's no ambiguity about that. As a good leader, if the idea comes from you and all your subordinates, from the CEO to the security man at Cocoa Board, everybody contributed in shaping the final policy that was run through EMT and run through cabinet subcommittee and run through cabinet and to parliament. As a good leader, you give everybody credit that worked on it. But ultimately, the decision is the president and the minister, and the credit goes to the government and the president for having adopted this. And if I come out to say that the bold decision to cancel syndication, all these people had been there from 2017. It took me when I came in 2023 to 2024 cancel it. That is a bold decision. One other thing that I take credit for is the cocoa price increase. But that credit is shared between me, the PPLC, the chief executive, and all the subordinates in Cocoa Board. Having increased cocoa pricing that had never been seen in the life of Ghana Cocoa Board and in the farmers. That ultimate decision was the ministers, but credit as a good leader goes to the whole team that worked on it. So it is surprising and shocking for a subordinate to come and say, when we went for a meeting, you disagreed on certain parts of it, and you should not take credit for it as a minister. I leave it to him, I leave it to his God and his politics, and we move on. But I am the minister, I am responsible, it happened for my time, and I'll take credit for it, and I'll give a large part of credit to the team at Cocoa Board and to the president.
But Dr. Bryan Acheampong.
Yes, sir.
Credit for being a minister then, but you also can't avoid it by acknowledging key persons Wanamasa and Israel Abba into fusion.
I acknowledge it freely.
What's the big deal?
As a good leader, Bebao, I acknowledge it. I dish the acknowledgement. Aidoo is one person that I praised every time because he bought into a lot of the things. Cocoa pricing, when I went in 2023, they wanted to increase cocoa price to 970 when he brought it. I said, Aidoo, you found 1,200. I feel honorable. You bet me they are 1,300. I took it to cabinet. The whole thing worked. When it passed, I shared credit to him and his team. I don't have any problem at all. I don't have any problem. He and his team that worked on the technical details of it can take all the credit. But the leader, the bold leader, that saw it and took it through EMT, took it through cabinet, subcommittee, took it through cabinet, and made sure that this policy was cancelled and we went to without syndication, can solely be that of the minister. If it had been botched, I would be sacked as sector minister, and it would not have been shared with him. I'll leave it here. Leave it to the God and the politics.
Okay, so